first, we want to get right into the weather. Sustained winds now out of the north and east up to 22 miles per hour in New London. This is nothing compared to what we're going to be seeing over the next 24 to 48 hours. Again, that northeasterly wind will push all of that water into Long Island Sound. Current gusts right now up to 25 Bridgeport, New Haven 24, Hartford 22, and New London 29 miles per hour. So far, we are quiet clouds, maybe a little bit of spotty drizzle. As we go out on the big picture, there it is, a Category 1 hurricane with winds of 75 miles per hour. Although we're seeing drizzle right now, that heavy, steady rain is still about 12 hours away. But this is a massive storm, and you can follow the clouds and watch that wind pushing right into the seaboard, which is why we have massive coastal flooding in the forecast. And again, here's the position right now. The storm is forecast to make that turn up to the north and west and turn into a nor'easter. Landfall tomorrow night after 10 p.m. and before 2 a.m. Tuesday morning, so give or take about midnight tomorrow night. And again, it's that onshore flow for us from now all the way until the time of landfall, which means all of that water from the Atlantic Ocean is pushing right into Long Island Sound. We have 4 high tide cycles that we are concerned about. One is happening right now, minor flooding. Tomorrow morning, we'll get some moderate flooding and then major flooding in about 24 hours, the high tide tomorrow evening, and then again into Tuesday morning. Flooding could still look to be worse than Irene at historic levels. We will break down the timing over the next 30 minutes, but first, here's Erika with a look at some of the watches and warnings and what we need to really keep an eye on.
That's right, Steve. We do have these serious warnings that have already been issued by the National Weather Service. We'll start with our high wind warning for the entire state of Connecticut. Hurricane force wind warning issued for the Long Island Sound. So the towns along the shoreline should take this quite seriously as we move on into our flood watches and warnings. All of Connecticut is under the flood watch. However, towns along the coastal area, of course, have that flood warning starting tomorrow at 6 a.m. until 3 p.m. And that's because we do have those high tides, excessively high tides as we take a look here, ranging anywhere between 3 to 10, perhaps 12, even 14 feet. I may be just a little conservative when I say 10 feet there. Now, currently we are seeing those spot showers as Steve just mentioned, but here we go. This is the culmination of that cold front bringing in all of that rain from the west, and you can just start to see the beginning of Hurricane Sandy make its way up from the south there.